Picture this. You're staring at a blank page, frozen. The cursor blinks, and your inner critic whispers, "You're a fraud. Why bother?" Now, imagine Marcus Aurelius, yes, the Roman emperor, looking over your shoulder. He calmly says, "You cannot control outside events, but you do have power over your mind. Realize this, and you will find strength." In the next few minutes, I'll show you 3 Stoic ideas that help my own writing and has rescued some of my clients. One idea in particular will blow your mind. Why didn't you think of it before? But what if the emperor who ruled half the known world could teach you how to finish a chapter? Well, that's what we can learn from the Meditations of Marcus Aurelius. Welcome, this is D.L. Hughes from VelocityWriting.com. And a quick note, I studied Stoic philosophy long before it became TikTok eye candy. My son even teaches philosophy. When he told me that he wanted to do that, I told him to be sure to minor in welding. But he's been teaching philosophy on the college level for a number of years now, so he didn't need to fall back on a trade. So yes, I love ancient wisdom, but I live in the real world just like you. Turn resistance into ritual. Pop psychology has been around for a while, but pop philosophy is rather new. Stoicism is trending, but exactly what is it? Well, Stoicism is taught and practiced by Roman Emperor Marcus Aurelius is the discipline of mastering your thoughts and actions by focusing only on what you can control. You know, things like your character, your choices, and the responses you make, while accepting everything else with calm detachment. Why did Marcus Aurelius, a Roman emperor, juggling wars and plagues, carve out time to write personal reflections like these meditations every day? Well, he wasn't writing to prove anything. He wasn't concerned about anyone's approval. For him, it was about calibration, keeping his inner compass steady. You know, writers fall into a weird trap. On one hand, we are thinking about the future, finishing the book, selling it, getting the satisfaction that brings. And at the same time, we are waiting for perfect conditions to write, you know, the right mood, the right coffee. But Marcus Aurelius shows us something different. That is, ritual makes the writer. And here's what I mean. Forget the grand writing plan. Forget the future and don't wait for perfect writing conditions. Show up at the same time each day, even if it's 30 messy minutes. Don't write content. Write what emerges from within you. But even when you show up, there's another problem. Your own brain sabotages you. The inner critic barges in like a sweaty gladiator demanding blood. How do you shut him up? Marcus Aurelius has an answer. Silence the inner critic. You've heard the old saying, write like no one's watching. But the truth is, you're always watching. That voice in your head grades every sentence. Stoicism says, no, you are not your thoughts. Marcus Aurelius wrote, and this is so crucial and so cool, we are disturbed not by things, but by our judgment of them. The translation of that? Well, the draft isn't bad. Your judgment says it's bad. Stop judging and keep writing. 3 Stoic tricks that help. First, name the critic. It's probably the voice of your mom or dad, but whatever the voice, call it Lord Junglefuss or whatever makes you laugh. Humor steals its power. Then control what you can. You can't control what people think, literary agents, or things like the Amazon algorithm. But you can control sitting down, doing the work, and improving. As Marcus Aurelius put it, Do what is necessary and do it with joy. Then detach from praise and blame. Marcus Aurelius said, don't think about what you don't have. Instead, remind yourself of the blessings you do possess. Blessings, well, for writers, that's your voice, your persistence, your unique way of seeing the world. And that's enough. Getting tangled up in either praise or blame will only smother your creativity. And here's the weird part. Marcus Aurelius never wrote for us. His meditations weren't meant to be published at all, which means the greatest self-help book in history wasn't self-help for Marcus Aurelius. It was self-therapy. And they're all valuable, transferable concepts. His meditations can change us. What would change if your writing wasn't for likes, sales, or to please someone else, if it was just for you? Write without obsessing over outcome. Most writers secretly obsess over outcomes. Will this get published? Will anyone like it? Well, Marcus Aurelius would shrug and say, so what? Here are 3 Stoic mindset shifts. First, put purpose over product. Write to become, not to be seen. Put process over perfection. Each draft is a training session, not a performance. Be the sculptor of your mind. Every line you write shapes you, even if no one else reads it. This change in perspective has a powerful impact on creativity. So, how do you practice Stoic writing starting today? 3 quick steps. First, start a morning meditation journal, just like Marcus Aurelius, 10 minutes for you alone. Then name and ignore the critic. Say hi to Lord Junglefuss, and then just keep typing. Then celebrate the process. What new freedom do you have when you stop obsessing about future outcomes and put purpose over product? You don't need an empire to write with purpose, just grit, curiosity, and the courage to return to your writing desk tomorrow. Have a great writing day.